Hey gals, welcome to Binge Free Bestie, the podcast where we ditch the diets, break free from binge eating, and build a safe and empowered relationship with our bodies. I'm your host, Nick Carberia, a registered therapist who totally gets it. Binge eating and body image struggles? Yep, I've been there, done that, and I've got the therapy bills to prove it. But here's the good news, bestie. I've recovered and I'm here to help you to do the same. This potty is all about real, evidence-based strategies from my therapy practice, plus down-to-earth, relatable girl talk with me and some of my amazing besties and other experts who have their own stories, tips, and tricks to share with you. So, whether you're tired of the diet cycle, ready to ditch the shame spiral, or just want to feel more confident in your own skin, then you've come to the right place. It's time to get real about food freedom, body acceptance, self-care, and building a life you truly love. Let's get into it, besties. Am I binge eating, overeating, or emotional eating? Hey besties, welcome to another episode of Binge Free Bestie. I'm Nick Carberia, and today we are diving into a topic that touches so many of us in different ways, and that is our relationship with food. Now, we all know that food is fundamental. It's what fuels our bodies and often plays a central role in our celebrations and in our comfort. But for many, this relationship can become really complicated and lead to patterns of overeating, emotional eating, or even binge eating. In this episode, we're going to dive into the nuanced world of eating behaviours, and we'll explore what differentiates overeating, emotional eating, and binge eating from each other. And we're going to learn how we can foster a healthier relationship with food. Now, many of my clients come to me and they feel puzzled about the distinction between these terms. And it's no wonder, because words like overeating, I'm emotional eating, oh, I've binged again, these are thrown around so casually and used so interchangeably nowadays. You see it on socials all the time and in day-to-day conversation. But they're each very unique from each other. They have their own characteristics, and understanding them can help to make a big difference in how we approach our relationship with food. So grab a cup of tea or something yummy to eat, settle in, and let's chat about it, besties. Let's start by talking about binge eating. Obviously, here we are on the Binge Free Bestie channel, so I know a fair bit about binge eating. And I'm guessing that you probably have a fair bit of an experience with binge eating too, but let's just get it down. Let's get these semantics down. So binge eating, it's more than just having a big meal at Christmas or indulging in dessert. Binge eating is characterized by recurrent episodes where you feel a significant loss of control and you consume large amounts of food in a short period. It's often followed by intense feelings of shame and guilt, and this isn't just about eating too much once in a while. Binge eating, it's a pattern that can disrupt your daily life and your well-being. It's a multifaceted behavior, and it can be a symptom of eating disorders such as binge eating disorder, but it can also be a standalone behavior. The roots of binge eating are often tangled up in deep psychological and emotional issues, which makes it more than just an occasional indulgence. And while enjoying a bit too much food every now and then is perfectly normal, binge eating becomes a concern when it starts to happen regularly and it affects your overall well-being and quality of life. If you're curious to learn more about binge eating, its root causes, and what it actually looks like, please check out the previous episode. That's episode 2. In episode 2, we dove into what binge eating truly is, how it fits into the landscape of eating disorders, its underlying causes, and a few practical strategies to start managing it. Next, let's talk a little bit about overeating. So, overeating, that simply means eating more than your body needs at any given time. This is something that we all do, especially during celebrations or when enjoying a particularly delicious meal. Think of those holiday dinners or a night out with your friends. It's perfectly normal to indulge every now and then, and I want you to do that. Live your life. Do not feel guilty about cleaning off your plate when you've just had something friggin' awesome and amazing and delicious. You should enjoy it. The key difference here between overeating and binging is how often it happens and the feelings that you associate with it. So occasional overeating is a conscious choice, and it's usually linked to those special moments, those special occasions. And although you might feel a bit overfull, you've not got that lingering guilt or shame. However, if you frequently find yourself overeating, feeling out of control, or experiencing negative emotions afterwards, then this could really signal a deeper issue. This is when overeating starts to overlap with those behaviours in binge eating, and just recognizing these signs early can help you to address them before they do escalate into binge eating. Now, the last one we were going to talk about, and this is just going to be a short and sweet episode today, let's chat about emotional eating. And again, emotional eating, we just see it all the time, we hear about it all the time, we know it exists. Emotional eating happens when we turn to food or comfort during times of stress, anxiety, sadness, whatever emotion it is. It's that urge to reach for the ice cream after a tough day or breakup, and it's very common. And when it's in moderation, it's totally okay. The challenge comes when food becomes your primary way of coping with your emotions. So if you find yourself eating in response to every difficult feeling, then it's probably time to explore alternative self-care strategies. Yep, food does provide temporary comfort. Of course, our brain is wired to seek out food, and we get that yummy dopamine hit whenever we're eating. But if you're relying on food to give you that dopamine hit, to give you that soothing, then it's going to lead to a cycle of dependence, and we don't want that for you. Okay, so we've chatted about these 3 types of eating, and what ties these experiences together is our shared desire for a healthier, more peaceful relationship with food. Doesn't matter if you're dealing with binge eating, frequent overeating, or emotional eating, seeking support is going to make a world of difference. Remember, this journey isn't just about changing your eating habits, it's about transforming your relationship with food on a fundamental level. By addressing the underlying causes of an unhealthy eating pattern, then you can build a sustainable path towards a healthier and happier you. So here's some quick bullet points around why it's important to address your relationship with food. First up is empowerment. Food should not dictate your emotions or your sense of well-being. You deserve to feel empowered and in control around your food. The next reason why it's super important to address your relationship with food is health. Disordered eating patterns can have negative consequences for your physical and mental health, so addressing them early really does prevent these issues from becoming something more serious. And thirdly, community. Research shows that recovery from body image and food struggles isn't a solo journey. Research shows that surrounding yourself with a supportive community is a powerful force for long-lasting change. So together we could celebrate victories. We can navigate through our stumbles. We can navigate our stumbles, and we can rewrite the narratives that are holding us back. So I'm going to recap that. Here's the important reasons why you need to address your relationship with food and eating. It's about empowerment, empowering yourself. It's about making sure that you've got your health, because we all know you haven't got your health, you really have nothing. And thirdly, it's important to have a community around you, to feel like you're part of something, to have that sense of belonging, because feeling isolated and alone fuels the shame and the guilt, and it's really hard to get out of that on your own. So today was just a quickie, so thank you for joining me, and if you found this helpful, share it on forward with a gal who might love it. You're all welcome to be a part of this squad in this community at Binge Free Bestie. As always, anything that I've raised here I have popped in these show notes, including Self-Love Squad, our online community. Please join us. My resources and blogs always there for you to get some more free info. And until next time, bestie, take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, and I'll chat to you again soon. Bye bye. Alright besties, that's a wrap for this episode. If you're feeling fired up and ready to dive deeper, let's chat about how you can keep the momentum. First up, you can of course find me on all your socials at Binge Free Bestie for daily inspo, more strategies, and a healthy dose of body positivity. Next, if you're looking for besties who get your food freedom and body acceptance journey, then don't look any further than the Self-Love Squad. This is our online community where we celebrate each other's wins, share struggles, and offer a safe space for growth. Membership includes monthly group coaching calls with me, weekly challenges, mindfulness and yoga workshops, plus heaps more. So if you're ready to find your new besties, then come and join us. Link is in the show notes. Alright besties, that's it from me today. If this episode has been helpful, then please hit that subscribe button. And if you're feeling extra kind, then consider leaving me a review on your fave platform. Remember, you're worthy of food freedom and body peace. Please take care of your beautiful self, and I'll catch you next time for another empowering episode. Ciao!